La 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 la. La la la. Gamers! I just got scammed, but don't worry. Don't worry. I knew about it. Let me show you how. Now, gamer, you're probably wondering, Mandy, how did you know there's a scam? How did you read my mind? How would I not? Listen, I'm the one doing the teaching things here, all right? I'm the one telling you and asking the questions, all right? I'm doing both jobs. I don't even know why you're here right now. But you know what? Let's make a mountain out of a molehill, or whatever the saying is, and jump right into it. Gamer, oh thank God that's there. Now, how about we start with shutting this damn door? Gamer, how about we start with this? Very simple. All this, I'm just gonna put them all right here. All right, but not for too long. No peeking, no spoilers alerts. All right, no screen recording either. I'll know. Somehow, trust me, gamer. Listen. These are the things you want to look out for, and how you will learn to know eventually how to spot out a scam. Now, a lot of the times they're super obvious. It's like, hey, I need you to buy me some Google Play cards, okay? I need you to give me some information that can't be tied back to any sort of source or leave a money trail whatsoever. I also need you to not ask what the time is, because I'm totally based in New York and know all of that things. But, and this isn't racist, as racist as I am. This is an example of it. Bad English. Now, here's why. Most scams are international because, no, it's on purpose, because it's harder to trace, and when it comes to more petty crime overseas and then internationally, it's harder for something to actually be done about it. All right, because you can't really go to your local sheriff's department about it, and I doubt the FBI is going to take this into consideration. You know, if you just got yourself scammed out of $40 worth of, or your bank account, whatever. Now, of course, you can alert the authorities in their nation, but an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And bad English is a sign that you want to look out for initially. Next step is impersonation of an important figure. Whether that's an important figure that you know, whether they figured out who your employer is and they're trying to impersonate someone there. For example, as a realtor, when I most recently got scammed, as you probably saw, it was by someone impersonating to be one of the designated brokers in my realtor association, if that makes sense. Gamer, and we won't get too much into the nuances of that, but they will try to impersonate someone important so that they build rapport with you without having to build rapport with you. So you might trust them, maybe because you feel like you have to, or you're gonna look like a bad employee, or maybe they look like a lawyer. And now, next step, this one's a little more subtle. They get your name wrong in any way, and I mean any way, literally. Look, unless you have some crazy 4-syllable name or something like that, literally, if they're a few letters off, that should raise a massive red flag the size of China's, all right, gamer? And the next step from there is that, well, it's not really a definitive tip, is it, Brad? Screw it, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. If your gut says it's fake, it's probably fake. I'll tell you what, if it looks like a duck, if it sounds like a duck, walks like a duck, it drinks water like a duck, if it is a duck, it's probably a duck, all right? You don't have to listen to the nuances and dig too deep with it, all right, gamer? If your gut probably tells it it's fake, it's probably safer to assume that it's fake, all right, gamer? Now, here's the next one, and this is more of like a practice tip rather than a prevention tip. Well, it is a prevention tip, but it's more of a practice tip rather than a cure. Always confirm something with a third party. Always, no matter what it is, even if it's a stationary third party, like you check the sources from a third party website, or you check someone you already know, whether it's someone trying to impersonate somebody you're aware of already, check with a third source. That's really all you need. That's completely outside, all right? This other person can't know them, all right? You can know them because you're the potential scammy, right? But they have to have basically no relation directly, and I mean like literally directly to the phone number or email that you're receiving things from. All right, gamer. Now, how about we get into some practices, shall we? You might be saying, practice it, man. You told me what to do. No, I'm talking about practices for when you actually run into a scammer and you don't shut them off completely right away. All right, and maybe some more conniving ones, things you can do if you have some time to spare regarding this conniving son of a gun. Glizzy, excuse me, TOS. Please don't take I won't say that because I actually can't finish that joke because of TOS. If you have the time to do it, waste theirs. Be very slow. If it's over text, respond late, but lead them on just a little bit. All right, wasting hackers' time is phenomenal, and I know there's people dedicated to that, but the more people who get on board with that general practice, the less scams that these people have the time to commit, or the less people these people have the time to reach out to. All right, gamer? So if you have the time, and don't waste yours, of course, to an extent. If you have the time, waste theirs. If you're on the phone with them, be like, oh, sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Gamer, yeah, and like read them a fake card number or something of the like. Say, hey, yeah, I'll totally do that, but you know what? First, before we do, listen. I just want you to know that you should go fuck yourself, you pathetic piece of shit. That they should pray to whatever false deity that they believe in, that I don't dismantle your entire operation immediately. There's a reason scammers like you are going fucking hungry, and I'm damn proud to be a part of that cause. Or something of the likes. Bada bing, bada poo, bada gamer. Fake card numbers, waste their time. Insult their way of life. Get into the next tips. And by tip past Brad, I think you meant resources of people who actually really know what they're talking about and deal with scammers for a living, and are also on YouTube and are more epic. Exactly. See, omniscient. What can I say, gamer? It is what it is. Here they are, listed in no particular order necessarily, except for, of course, Jim Browning. OG. That guy, literally, I'm not gay, but I would absolutely have his babies. And then from there's a few ones you may or may not have heard of. Jim Browning's pretty big. He's probably, if not the most well-known. He's done the sort of like, calling scammers by their real names, taking over their files, yada, yada, yada. There's other guys very similar to him, like Kitboga. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. All these will be in the description, by the way. And then there's Scammer, Payback, Pleasant Green, and Scambaiter. These 5 guys have been ones that I've been the most recently obsessed with, and they really know what they're doing. If you and it's enjoyable too, get a little bit obsessed yourself with them, you'll learn a lot more than I can really tell you, especially in practice. You'll learn fundamentals, and it'll just come to you, as scammers do. Gamers, stay epic style, resources in description confirmed, all right? And that's all you really need to know regarding scammers. Listen, if someone asks you for Google Play cards at all, if it's not someone you know and they just randomly reach out to you, if it's a superior in your office and it's not over direct official email, or even, if it seems just a little bit sussy, it's better to not fall for any sort of potential bait and have to deal with like the slight repercussion of, I thought it was a scammer and I didn't want to risk the company's reputation or my own wallet later, all right? Gamer, trust me, ends and means here. Now, I absolutely insist. Not that you smash like, subscribe. Not yet you comment engagement, watch more video. But that for the sake of society and humanity, you stay epic. Epic style. Gamer, I love you, specifically you, which is why I'm going to show you the utmost affection that my culture, that I totally didn't just invent, does. Which is, gamer, I love you. All right, I really do. Hey, stay safe out there, gamer fam, and talk soon. All right.